What's up, gamers? Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon 1 boss walkthrough on Bloodmoon difficulty. This time we're gonna fight the crocodile. It's a DLC boss that was added later into the game with the DLC. Don't exactly remember the name, but it has the vampires, the bloodsuckers, Crimson Courtyard, I think it was called, or something like that. So they added the courtyard to your estate. You have to unlock it. That's what we do right now. We are in the short mission to unlock the courtyard, and you unlock three massive dungeons. Dungeons that you will most likely won't clear within one go, and it's not useful to clear them in one go because you are wasting a lot of loot that way. So the game actually saves your progress. It's the only time where the game saves your progress during dungeons, in those three courtyard missions. But this short mission to unlock the courtyard hides a boss, and the boss guards the way. You cannot avoid it. You have to kill this crocodile. I would recommend you to bring a team of level 2 heroes for it, and I wouldn't recommend to unlock the courtyard before week 30. I believe it because if you unlock it early, well, first of all, you will have troubles with the boss if you are not level 2. It's kinda not very difficult, but not a pushover either. So yeah, if you attempt it early, you might die. But even if you succeed, you won't have the necessary blood in your inventories to give to the vampires. Basically, what happens is that you unlock some bloodsuckers with the courtyard, and whenever they damage you, they have a chance to give you a disease which is called Crimson Curse, and it basically transforms you into a vampire. Every so often, you have to feed them blood, otherwise they will die. And when you give them blood, they get buffed. So that's very good. But you need to have the blood. So yeah, like I said, I don't recommend to clear the courtyard before week 30. But more on that later. Let's do the boss now. I always bring the same comp for this boss. I bring a Hellion, a Houndmaster, a Jester, and a Vestal. The Vestal has double healing trinkets. Until week 30, you will most likely have your 2 healing trinkets. If not, you will definitely have at least one. I mean, it's 30 weeks. You should be able, unless the RNG is so much not in your favor. But you should have at least one healing trinket. You want healing for this boss. It does quite a bit of damage. The Jester here has the life crystal simply to boost up his hit points, and the survival guide to scout the dungeon and to not get surprised by the enemies. The Houndmaster has the stun equipped, the stun skill, and he has the dazzling mirror, which gives 4 speed versus bloodsuckers and 20% stun skill chance versus bloodsuckers. It helps on this boss. I will explain why when we fight it. And the legendary bracer to boost his damage. And the Hellion has the focus ring for accuracy and crit, plus the crescendo box for speed and damage. So yeah, you don't really need a tank for this boss, just come with damage dealers, Jester, and Vestal. The reason why I have this comp is not for the crocodile, to be honest with you. The reason why I run this comp is for the Crimson Courtyard instead. It's because, like I said, the dungeons are massive, so you need kinda a Jester to help with the stress, to reduce their stress, so that they don't go crazy. And then you want 2 damage dealers. A tank would help, I suppose, but I find out that Hellion is much better pickup than a Man at Arms, let's say. Okay, let's start the fight. This boss starts in the 4th position. He has 2 acts per round. He already acted once, gave us stress and damage to everyone. These bushes you cannot damage. They are here to serve only as an obstacle, as a way for the boss to move around, really. That's their only function. They don't do anything else. So, the boss will move from the 4th position to the front position shortly. That's why I bring a Hellion, because she can do damage to any position she wants. Houndmaster the same purpose, plus he has the Doctrines, which are very useful. And the Jester, he will just buff and deal damage with his sickle or whatever. Now, let's use the Doctrines and attack. Let's heal the damage that he did to us. You have to keep your hit points as close to maximum, really, on this fight, on this boss. You cannot cut corners with heal. You cannot say, okay, he's at 80% health, I will just do damage to the boss. No, you have to heal. Let's attack it. Teeth Rake is one of his abilities. He moves the character that he Teeth Rakes 2 positions forward and gives them a bleed. This ability can crit as well. Okay, we can see here that our Jester is a vampire and he asks for the blood. I already brought some blood with me, so let's give it to him. Now he has plus 25% damage and plus 4 speed, among other things. Let's attack the boss. Interruption, okay. Let's just heal up. Teeth Rake. The Teeth Rake skill only attacks the 2nd, 3rd and 4th position. He cannot Teeth Rake the front position. So, if you find yourself at low hit points with a bleed and you are in the 2nd, 3rd or 4th position, you are in danger. You are in immediate danger of dying to the next Teeth Rake. He has 2 actions as well, which means that he will act quickly. So it's a good play to just move the character that has the bleed and low hit points in the front position until you heal him or her. Keep that in mind. We do not need it right now, we have plenty of hit points. Let's attack. Move forward. And I will heal the Vestal. Bandage is also helpful for this fight, but usually I don't need them. Submerge is an ability that causes him to go below the surface. He gets a lot of dodge. He has 45 dodge right now, if you can see at the bottom right. 45% dodge is a lot, which means that our attacks will most likely miss him. So that's a good opportunity for the Jester to use his Battle Ballad to boost your stats. And the healer can do nothing else other than attack, really. She can use Adrenaline Rush, I suppose, but no reason to. We still have a 60% chance of hitting him, so let's take it. We did hit him. And after the submerge, he will always do the Apex Predator, which deals a lot of damage to a person and moves him forward 2 or 3 tiles. He always ends up in the front row after the what was the name? The Apex Predator skill. And when he's in the front row, he cannot submerge. He needs to be 2nd, 3rd or 4th position in order to submerge again. So you have time to heal, although He might use a teeth rake on that same person and it can put them to death's door. That's where the stun comes into play. If he doesn't act after this Hellion and I get my Houndmaster's turn, I will definitely stun him so that I can reduce the chance of him using teeth rake. There we go. Let's stun. He didn't act yet. This is time to boost our speed and accuracy. There's the action. Stun. And now I will heal the Vestal. There's a teeth rake, this time on the Jester. Now that the Jester is in the front position, he is safe. The only ability that can do damage to the Jester is Swarming Corruption, which is what he used in the start of the fight, which does damage to everyone and puts stress. So let's keep him in the front right now, because he has a bleed. And I don't want him risking another teeth rake critical. Here we'll use our second dog tricks and hopefully we will kill him soon. He only has 16 hit points left. 15 plus bleed? No, he has 1 hit point left. Now he moved to the back and now we will kill him. That was the crocodile, people. He's, like I said, he's not hard, but he's not a pushover either. A lot of things need to go correct if you want to succeed in this fight. And I explained it as best as I could. Hopefully you will find this helpful. We don't need this any longer. And we don't need this. Okay, that's it for this video. Hope that you enjoyed it. Have fun in your playthroughs and I will see you on the next one, which will probably be the Prophet. It's the only apprentice boss that we haven't killed yet. So I'll see you then, people.